Well, hello. Welcome. My name is Isaiah, and today I want to talk about our favorite new album, The Mutant Theatre. I really hope you enjoy. It's actually exceeding my expectations. When I first heard the single Our World, I wasn't impressed, to be honest. But I did like the bum 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 bum. I like that part a lot. But initially I didn't care for Our World at all. Like I did with the single Final Frontier. So now that the album's out, I turned to Return of the Pistolero, and right away I like the flamenco, the flamenco clicks. I think the clams, the tick tick ticks at the beginning. I liked all the Spanish words being said. Very fucking cool, especially su puta cabeza. This is freaking awesome. I was expecting to hear that pistolero like I heard in the live version, but I mean, it wasn't a live exclusive, you know, a live sound bit that worked. It probably didn't work in this album track. So, but I was expecting that. So when that part came up, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Otherwise, a great runner-up to Pistolero 2 or Pistolero, the first one. Like, I didn't know that could be done, but obviously it can, and it exceeded my expectations for an intro track. It exceeded my expectations for a sequel to a song, because usually he has Pistolero he had part 1s and part 2s in the same album. So this is something different. It's not a part 1 or part 2. It's officially, but it is. Pistolero being part 1 in 2000 and Return of the Pistolero being part 2. And 11 minutes for this is not enough, but it's perfect. I hear the invisible sitar around 3 minutes, like in the beginning, around 3 minutes. It's fucking awesome. La 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 la. I love that part too. There's a lot of cool little things, you know. I hear Ben Watkins shouting, "Motherfucker, revolution!" It's just so cool. I love all the female vocals. Again, what a banger of an intro. I could talk about that one for 60 minutes. So let's go on to the next one. Our World. Now, fitting into the album, this track is a fitter, because if I'm looking at it like as a movie, you get Return of the Pistolero being the prologue. Excuse me, epilogue? Prologue. God damn it. The beginning is the epilogue, the opener, and then you actually get chapter or the intro, Our World, to the movie, like the title sequences and showcasing all the characters, the landscapes, and that's what I believe this is. It's showcasing what Mutant Theatre is, showcasing all the personality, all the different landscapes, all the different scenarios of this album. So you get Return of the Pistolero being an introduction of a character. You get this one, Our World, being the title sequence, and it's really nice. 8 minutes was a little long for me, but fitting in the album, it's perfect. Now I see what was going on with this. Like I said, I like the I love that part throughout. Now, supposedly the guy saying things in this one is Ben Watkins, and he sounds so different. The female vocals are cool. Sounds like Angelica, but I know it's not. I think it's that lady from one of the live shows, the one with the short hair that's been on the road with them. Great track. So let's turn it on. This was a sexy track. Sounds like Funky Town, sounds like Michael Jackson. You have a lot of different pop sounds to this one. And I believe it's kind of hollering back to Gods and Monsters a little bit. in that fact where it's trying new genres and stuff. And at first when I heard this, I was like, well, I heard this at the live, on a live YouTube video. And I was like, what is this, Funky Town? Because that dun 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 dun. But I mean, if he was paying homage to that, awesome. If not, oh well, it still sounds bangers. Let's turn on. I love all the samples, the layers, the lyrics here, especially could you be the most beautiful I've seen? Let's turn on. I don't know who that is, but she's doing great at that. Let's turn on. Could you be the most beautiful I've seen? Let's turn on. Let's turn on. I love that. It's such sexy vocals and lyrics. After that, it just amps back up. It's a dancer one. The video's awesome. Dakota, this one's a clever one, like I said. It's hollering back to Shango, I believe, with the Mampando vocal chants from Hulam. I love this one. That's all I can say about it. It's a Shango song for sure. It sounds like Batimo, sounds like Masters of the Universe a little bit. Hulam, it's fucking amazing. Bum, 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 bum. Dakota. Don't really know the reference for the title, but I love this one a lot. The female vocals again, on point. The operatic stuff works well. Alien is my favorite. I thought it was gonna be my ultimate favorite, but no, that's till later. But it's still a great track. It sounds like air bubbles, air bass, like bubbles of bass going boom, boom, boom at 1 minute and 1 second. It's really cool. You got the guitars coming in at 2 minutes. You got the female vocal again at 3 minutes 22 seconds. I don't know what she's saying. Like all sunsets or slike all sunsets. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But she still sounds fucking awesome. I don't know the full lyrics on that one. Like all sunsets, like all sunsets. In TDD? I don't know. But it goes everywhere. It's a great track. It's up there. I can't really pinpoint where, if it's paying homage to anything. Oh, Haruka, right? Yeah. Alright, so. My favorite. The sky is blue, the sky is black. The intro just caught, when I first heard it, I was immediately hooked. You got the intro, and then you have the flute. And then you have the female vocal saying something. There is no place for fear. No place for panic. Total control. That, it just hooked me right there. This is definitely something new. I mean, I hear the bass before, but everything else I've never heard. I dance to this a lot. This is a good one to dance to. In the shower, at work, walking to the bus stop. And Ben Watkins' lyrics to this, and he sings it too. God, man. Every molecule, every part of your being. The sky is blue, the sky is black, guys. What don't you get? Huh? The title's awesome too. It's like, okay, sky's blue, sky's black, alright. That's true. During the day it's blue, at night it's black. Alright. You do need total control. Showtime. So this is my favorite from the whole album. It has my cinematic scenery, my landscapes, my atmospheres of action, intense climax, tragedy, sadness. There's an imminent danger going on. Woo! There's a lot going on in this one for me. This is one of my best scenes that I've had in my mind since Labyrinth. I see a lot going on. All the little noises, the chimes, the Showtime vocal, the alien reverbs. Ba 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 ba. And then you get that slow down at 3 minutes 30 seconds. Everything's chilling. And then right away, 3 minutes 40 seconds. It catches its ground again and it just flies off. It's amazing stuff. Even that last 15 seconds. Oh god, that 15 seconds. It slows down and goes to an angelic halt. Jesus Christ, man. Let's go to the next one. Voyager 304. I didn't really like this one. I heard it 2 years ago. So I was kind of wondering why it's on this album. But it probably just fit. You know, I'm not the master, I'm not the artist. It just probably fit. But for a fan, I'm just like, okay, I heard this 2 years ago. What the fuck? To me, I was looking like he was trying to fill a spot. But like again, I said, I'm not the master, I'm not the artist. And it probably fit really well. I like the little reworkings from the original version 303. I hear a mission going on. I hear a lot of things going on in this track. A lot of scenery, a lot of vibes. It's a club track for sure. Definitely I see like a spy, like 007 James Bond. Maybe in Singapore. He's at a strip club. Because those two little, or I think there's 3 parts where the female vocals go, ah, you know. Singapore, China, somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I liked it and the inclusion of it. I can't really talk about it too much. The title's cool, Voyager. Last album we had Final Frontier, and in that title alone I just thought of The Next Generation, Star Trek. Seeing Voyager, the title, I just think of Voyager, you know, Star Trek Voyager. And I mean, that could open a new avenue for me, you know, talking about Star Trek. I can see Star Trek, the voyage of them in this whole track. I really put my mind to it. You can see the Borg coming, Kazon, Captain Janeway, you know, to find shit from the Delta Quadrant. Alright, then we gotta talk about the closer. Tannhauser-Gate. What more of a closer do you want? I thought Playing with Fire was fucking awesome. This one just amps up the closing curtains to like 1,000. It's better than Landing. It's better than. There's another soft closer. Song to the Ancestors. This one just is captivating. Just like Playing with Fire was, it's captivating. It makes you want to replay it again just to see that journey. And at 35 seconds in, you hear that famous alien tractor beam Borg sound. It's fucking amazing. The layers, the atmosphere. It's cold, you're in a different dimension. You're in ice, you're in water, you're in a mirror universe. You don't know what's going on, but you do know what's going on at the same time. There's a gate, there's portals, there's a river, there's a lot of homage to, sounds like Blade Runner, sounds like almost anything you can imagine. It sets the mood to calm you down, but draw you into a different dimension. There's, I mean, that's all I can say about that one. It's a really great track. It's 6 minutes and you kind of wish it's longer. and I just accidentally thumbs downed it and it skipped. I'm still listening to it right now. This whole album, overall, you have Simon Watkins doing the artwork, and it's amazing. It's a man that's really fucking fit. He has the V abdomen going down to some icicles, stalactites that look like stalactites, or it looks like it's a rocket. There's ice all around him, it seems like. It looks like there's a vertebrae with spines coming out of the sides, and then in the middle it looks like speakers. And this is his head, this guy's head, and this guy's body has 6 arms. So it's pretty amazing, the artwork that Simon creates to match with what's going on in the album. And this is my review. I'm gonna start posting them right now. You can hear my other reviews. I'm gonna try to post them to YouTube as well. I post them in the forum, but I don't think everyone can see them. I'm gonna post them to Facebook as well, so they get around. But I'm gonna start with transmissions and then go all the way up. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it, hearing my interpretation of these albums. I'd like to hear yours too. Leave a comment, prove me wrong, prove me right, show me your side of the story when you hear these sounds from the one and only Juno Reactor. And I hope they continue to put out music. I have a theory that they're gonna release 2 more albums, because by then it'll be 10 years. I'm pretty sure Ben Watkins would want to retire, and so I think 2 albums would be perfect, since I believe Labyrinth is the crux, the epitome of Juno Reactor, and that's in the middle. There's 5 albums before Labyrinth, and I believe there's gonna be 5 after Labyrinth. And we already have 3. We have Gods and Monsters, we have the Golden Sun of the Great East, and then we have the Mutant Theatre. So we have 3. I believe there's 2 more coming. Thank you for hearing, for listening, for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I want to extend my love out to all the fans of Juno Reactor, to all the fans that watch my programs, whatever it may be. Just continue to spread the word and to get it out there. Juno Reactor is God, or something close to it. No, but Juno Reactor, Ben Watkins, that whole collaborative unit, they're real something special, and I just hope they continue. I have some theories, as you've heard. Anyways, thank you for watching again, listening, share, like, subscribe, do all that great stuff that people always say. I told myself I would never say that stuff. So do what you like, but not like Aleister Crowley. Don't do what you would like, but you know, do something. Please leave a comment. You don't have to do all of it. Just at least do one thing, please. All right. Thank you.